Hi, I'm Matthew Bauer, co-founder and COO at Contentstack. As the International Day of the Girl approaches, I can't help but look around at the girls and women in my life. I have two little daughters who are amazing. Everything I do in life is for them. I am also the lucky uncle to two more girls who are just as special. And really wherever I look, whether it's my mother, my wife, my sister, our CEO, my best friends, I am surrounded by incredible women of all ages who I look up to and who inspire me each and every day. When I think of my little girls, I want to make sure that they grow up being treated equally to everybody else. I can't even put into words what it feels like to worry that that might not be the case. They don't need any unfair advantages, and we don't need to pretend that everyone is exactly the same. But what I want is for my girls to be able to pursue their dreams and their passions without being held back and without missing out on opportunities because they happen to be of a particular gender. More generally, for little girls all around the world, it is so important that they have access to education and to opportunities in an environment that's safe and supportive and promotes equality. Because when we give them that, they go on to do amazing things. They build amazing things, and they contribute and they give back to the world in ways which are wonderful. I've seen firsthand how my wife, who I respect tremendously as a person, but also as a professional, how she and other women of this generation still have to work twice as hard for some of the same opportunities based on the fact that they happen to be women. And that's just not right. And it's just not fair. So I believe that as a society, we all need to come together, have the hard and honest conversations, and then take action to make it right and to make sure that as our little girls grow up, their experience is better and they find a more equal world and a more just world. In this context, it makes me even more proud to be part of the Contentstack tribe, where this is not just a marketing stunt, but where I can witness my colleagues dedicate their time and their energy and their resources and their brain power to pursue this goal. So to all the little girls out there, you're amazing. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. And we will keep fighting for you because you are worth it.
Hi, my name is Gordana Vučković and I run global sales and partnerships at Contentstack. I love the theme for this year's International Day of the Girls. My voice, our equal future. The fight continues, but girls around the world are getting more opportunity than ever before, and I'm honored to be celebrating this day with all of you, girls. I have this opportunity because I had an opportunity to get an education. It wasn't easy, but I was determined. At 17, I left Croatia and headed to the brand new continent, the United States, with just 2 suitcases. It was right after the war in Croatia. My parents were able to provide me with 1 year of education and I had to figure out the rest, which I did through scholarships and working while going to school. I'm also fortunate to have a very strong and educated female figure in my life who also paved her own way, my mother. And that's what girls do with education. We energize and recognize, count and invest in more girls so that we all have our equal future.
Hello there. My name is Louise, and I am the Executive Assistant to the CEO at Contentstack. The International Day of the Girl is important as it provides girls a global platform for their voices to be heard and an opportunity to stand up for their rights. As a woman in today's world, I see education as a gateway for girls to realize their full potential and achieve their personal and professional dreams. Education also empowers girls to be change makers and pursue a future, whether it be in arts, science, business, or politics. The options are simply infinite. It is my earnest hope that we continue to support and promote the International Day of the Girl, as it is a unique opportunity to influence future generations with inspired, driven, and empathetic female young leaders.
Hi, I'm Peter, Global Head of Partners. As a dad of two girls, I've always felt it was important to invest in their education, provide them an environment where they could learn to appreciate knowledge and the process of learning, as well as build a foundation for their futures. Today, as adults, they've both taken full advantage of that education. And in fact, one has even had the opportunity to expand her career working here at Contentstack. So I challenge you, especially if you work in technology, to recognize the International Day of the Girl. It's up to us to make the changes to create opportunities for young girls. So please support the International Day of the Girl.
Education changed my life and everything around me for good. Because my parents believed in education and they believed that it will bring brighter future for me. So they would support everything that related to my education, although they were pretty poor. Because of that, from the little village in China to San Francisco, and being able to contribute and make great impacts for the companies I worked for in the last decade, it's all because of education. Because it sets a great foundation for everything that I do. Now, International Day of the Girl is important to me because I believe that the future is in our hands. And I want to see more women in entrepreneurship. I want to see more women in business. And it starts with girls' education. Girls' education strengthens our economy and it reduces inequality. I want to be able to see more girls able to do what I do or even better, right? And I want them to be able to enjoy way more freedom and all the good things this world has to offer. So, go girls. Thank you. Please support girls' education.
Hi, I'm Nishan Patel, CTO at Contentstack, and I'm proud to be taking part in International Day of the Girl. Having grown up in India until my teenage years, I had first-hand experience in seeing how boys and girls were treated differently in school and at home. I remember my younger sister not being given the same academic importance and guidance as the boys she was surrounded by. The figures speak for themselves. 132 million girls are out of school, and 9 million of them, compared to 3 million boys, will never get to attend school. In the poorest countries, only 13% of girls who go to school complete their education. In the tech world, we have the opportunity and the responsibility to use technology to help bridge the learning gap and bring access to education to every girl. I'm fortunate to be inspired by women who surround me. After moving to the United States, my sister had the opportunity to pursue art school. Before then, I had never seen anyone work that hard. Once given the opportunity, she was so determined to shine that she completed her art degrees with top marks. I have since had the opportunity to work with extremely smart women, from engineers to executives. The strong women in my life have shown perseverance, resilience, and grit through thick and thin. In return, I'm committed to doing everything I can to help level the playing field for future generations to come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm John and I work on product development for Contentstack, and I wanted to share a few thoughts today on why the International Day of the Girl is so important to me. On a personal note, my wife Katie is a brilliant and consummate professional in her own right, and is much smarter than I am, so I'm really thankful for that. On a professional note, I'm proud to say that our team has such strong female representation on our software development teams in India, which is a place historically where female education has not been very strong. But I'm confident in saying that the products and services we build would not be nearly as successful today without our female colleagues, and I'm really proud to work with all of them. Thank you so much.